Okay, guys, today we're going to continue building this website. In the last video, we created this home page. Very beautiful, very nice looking website. The first page that we created looks very nice. If you guys were able to do this, you guys are able to continue to the next step. So the next page we're going to build today is the About Us page. About Us page is also very simple but very professional looking. We have the header here with the background image, text, a few line of text. We have an image next to the text, and then we have big title, text on the bottom. We have an image here. Have the title, text, a button, image, title, text, button, image, title, text, button, and the call to action button right here. So let's build this page right now, and you guys can follow this step by step. This should be quicker and easier since you guys already did the first page. If you guys were able to do the first page, you guys can do this very easily. So let's continue so we can complete this website building. All right, so let's get started. Let's go back to our the page we built yesterday, and our about page is empty right now. It still has the title, uh, text title, I think. And let's see what that's called. I forget. Yeah, text title is this part right here. So we're gonna get rid of that. And so let's get started. So let's come to our page here. We're gonna go to all pages again and select our About Us page. About Us page. Okay, gonna load that. Click on Backend Editor. Gonna activate our builder. Add element. We're gonna add a. Let's see. We're gonna add the page section here. Page section, and save that. And the first thing we're gonna bring here is this text. Actually, we're gonna divide that. So let's take a look and see how that's divided. This has a custom division, so they divide it into three columns. So we're gonna do that. We're gonna go ahead and click on custom, and we're gonna do this manually. So this one it's 1 6 plus, I mean space plus, oops, plus 2 6 space plus I mean space 3 6, and that's it. We're gonna update that, and there we have our three columns. Alright, so into this we're gonna put let's do the first thing first. We're gonna put some padding here. So the first thing we're gonna put here is some padding space or space padding. Let's see, how do they call this? Padding space. So we're gonna put 110 here. 110. Next thing is gonna be the text. So we're gonna bring the text, which is this one. We're gonna bring click on the plus sign. Fancy title. We're gonna use the fancy title. Click on text. Oops, it's not pasting. Right click and paste. There you go. It's our text, and I believe this is white and 28 pixel. Make that 28, and I think for now we're gonna leave it as that. And the second thing we're gonna do is grab this text, and again we're gonna bring another fancy title, paste that there, and in this case we're gonna do 65 pixels for the text size, and here we're gonna use our blue color. Okay, we're gonna use the same blue that we've been using, which is this. Just copy that HTML code. Um, oops, didn't copy that. Let's try and make sure you copy it. Copy, select all there and paste that there. That's the code that we need. Save it. And the next thing we're gonna do here, and let's update that and let's see how it looks. All right, so we have the text there. We need the background image. So let's bring that background image. Um, I'm just gonna go here, click on that pencil icon, bring the background image. Let's get that from our folder. Your folder should be in. It should be in your folder you guys downloaded. So, and again, uh, if you haven't been following my videos since the first one, um, I'm gonna include the files below this video again, so you guys have all those links. All right, so we're gonna get it's the about us header. Gonna bring that in, insert that into the page, and there we go. What else we have to do here? Full layout. Okay, and then we're gonna put some padding here. We're gonna put 30. Where's that at? 30. Gonna do 30 padding top. We're gonna do that. Bring that to 0. Save that. And the last thing we're gonna do here is the image. This image right here. Gonna bring this image. So that's what we're gonna put here in this column. Click on that, and we're gonna find the image element. Bring that up. I'm gonna upload the image, and let's see where that image is. It's this one, workers. Okay. Once we have that, insert that into the page. Change that to default original size. Okay. Once we do that, we're gonna update that and refresh it. Okay, there we go. We are, yeah, we have the header. Looks very nice. We have to do some, we gotta get rid of this padding here. So let's get rid of that. If you guys remember, we did that on the home page, which we just came here, manage page element, and we got rid of the title, page title. Remove that, and we make that sticky, so it gets rid of the white space above and below the header. Once we refresh it, down, there you go. That is gone. We just gotta fix this. This should be on one line, and this should also be on one line. So the thing that we have to do here is make it full width. So we're gonna do that right now. Let's see how what we have to do there. Yeah, so let's do this. Gonna go ahead and come here and make this full width. Full width. That should fix it. Update that. And there we go. Alright, so another thing that we have to do here is put an overlay on the image, so it looks dark, just like this. See, they have an overlay, so it looks dark, and then the text is visible. And since we're here, we're gonna go ahead and grab this text. We haven't added that yet. We're gonna grab that text and put a text block here. This is just a regular text block. Click on text, paste that to your line of text there, update that. But before we do that, we're just gonna go ahead and do the overlay color. And the overlay color here, we're gonna use black. Let's find that. Where's the overlay color? So it's black. Update that. Let's see how that looks. There we go. Alright, let's make that white so it's more visible. Here it's like gray, but let's bring that to white. So Um, we're gonna use another fancy title text. It's easy to style it like that without HTML code. Here you can do it using this, but you have to do some HTML and CSS code. So um, I want to show you guys the easy way, so if you don't have to deal with any code. And that's the main purpose of this video, to show you guys that you can do it your own without knowing any code. So we bring that there, and we're gonna leave it as 14 and change the text color to white. So that should do it. Update that, and let's see what we have. There you go. We have that two line of text there. Okay, so there you go. It's already looking like this one. Okay, so next thing, it's adding another row here. We're just gonna bring that and make and divide that. So we're gonna add another row. Click on the plus sign here, add a row, and I believe we're gonna divide that into 3 columns. Choose this one. Okay, and what we're gonna do here is bring this text, add a fancy title, click on text here, paste that, now as more. Let's see what the settings are for this. So this one is gonna be black. Oops, just drag that down. And then we're gonna make that 48. What else do we have here? 120 on the top. I'm gonna center that. What else? Okay, so we got that taken care of. Next thing I'm gonna do here is this text. And that is just regular text block. Let's do a text block here. It's this one, text block. Click on text. I think we're gonna center that. We're gonna align that center. And what's the next thing here? I think this, yeah, that's it. So this is it for this section. We're gonna go ahead and update that, and then refresh it. There we go. We already have that text there. So next thing we're gonna do is add some padding below that. We do 80. Gonna do 80 here. Put some padding here. Space. Space. Padding space. So we're gonna do that. We make that 80. Okay. Next thing we're gonna bring here, it's another row. Gonna bring another row here. Click on the plus sign and scroll up. Row. It's there. This one we're gonna divide it into 3 columns. So just hover your mouse here. Select 3 columns. And in this case, we're gonna bring the icon box too. So we're gonna bring that. Gonna click on the plus sign there. Gonna look for icon box 2, which is this one. Okay, here we're gonna bring let's see what we have here. Alright, so the settings for this are, we're not gonna use an icon, we're gonna use an image. And then icon size, it says no limit, image only. And then we're gonna bring the image here. So the image we're gonna be bringing is this one. This one. Insert that into the page, and then put the title. I'm gonna get the title from here. Strategy Insight. Click on the title. Gonna make the font 28. Let's see what they're using here. Gonna use black. 40 title padding. It's gonna do 40, and then leave that as 10. And then bring that text there. This text we're gonna bring it here, and just click on text, paste that there, and text box align. Okay, we're gonna leave that as left and everything else as is. Okay, so what we're gonna do here, we're just gonna go ahead and duplicate this box and change the image. So let's update that and see how it looks. Alright, there you go. So that text there, looks like there's some padding there actually. Let me see what the padding is. Okay, 40 and 10. Okay, so let's go ahead and duplicate this 2 times. Just copy and drag that there. Drag and drop it. And the only thing that we have to do here is change the title and the image. So we're gonna upload the right image here, and it's that one. Come here, upload that, and it's that one. Insert that into the page, and what else? Oh, the title, we're gonna change that to staff in focus. Paste that. So when I'm doing this, I'm doing when I copy it, if you guys don't know, it's select it, Control C as in cat, and then Control V as in Victor. So just save it like that. Next one we're gonna do here is bring the title for this one. Replace that title there. And text is, we're gonna leave it as is. This is just for the dummy text. You guys can replace that with your own text. And that's it. Yeah, so I'm gonna save that. And let's see how the 3 images with the text look like. Alright, there you go. There you go, looking very beautiful there. We have those 3 images there. Next thing we're gonna do is add the buttons. We're gonna add these buttons right here. So here we're gonna add the buttons. Okay, so let's do this. Add the button below this. We're gonna click on the plus sign, find that button element. Gonna add the text. This one is review hints. Let's make that all caps. Hints. Gonna make that medium. Medium. Align that as left. Leave it as is. Top margin 20. 15 and 15. Gonna leave that as is. Everything as is. Okay. So once we do that, we can go ahead and just duplicate this 2 times and just change the text. It makes it quicker. Makes it easier, so you don't have to be repeating yourself. Once you do it one time, you can just go ahead and do it like that, and then replace the stuff that you have to replace. In this case, we can just replace the text on the image. Got to know. Got to. I don't know why my keyboard is not responding very well. What else here? See future. I'm gonna add that. See future. Yeah, it's weird. Might be running out of batteries. Okay, so we're gonna update that. And there we have it. The only thing that we have to change here is the color for the buttons. So we're gonna come here, go to colors, and copy that blue HTML color code. Paste that there. Leave it as left. Click on that pencil tool, or pencil icon, I should say. Again, pencil icon, colors. Click on that and paste that code there. Refresh it. There we go. We have the almost have the about page there. Next thing is just the call to action button here with the text. So okay, next thing we're gonna do is add another row. So we're gonna come here. We're gonna add some padding. Where's that padding space? Gonna add 2. I'm gonna duplicate this. Actually, yeah, let's do it like that. So we're gonna add 2 spacing 80 by 80 or 80 plus 80. Then the next thing we're gonna bring here is page section. We're gonna bring another page section. Click on the plus sign, and gonna find that page section, which is this one. This one we're gonna divide it. We're gonna divide it into 3 columns and make it custom. So just close that and click here, custom. This one gonna make it 1/2 space plus space 1 1/4 space plus space and 1 1/4. Okay, update. Alright, then we're gonna grab the text here, which is this, copy, and then we're gonna use the fancy title. Okay, here we're gonna do gonna add the settings for this. Gonna make this white. Then we're gonna make this 26. Gonna do capitalize. Top, we're gonna do that 60. Bottom 0. What else? Left, center, everything stays the same here. Okay, next thing we're gonna do is bring this small text here. I'm gonna add another fancy title. Click on text. This one we're gonna do this. Let's see. I'm gonna do color white. Text color, it's white. We're gonna leave it as 14. I believe we're gonna leave that. Everything stays the same here. Next thing is adding the price. So I'm just gonna put that below the same text here. Bring another element, fancy title. Okay. And then we can add the settings to this, which it's gonna be white. Font size is gonna be 43. What else? Everything else stays the same. Actually, we're gonna get rid of the padding here. 0 there. So we're gonna add a little bit of spacing above this. We're gonna click on that and spacing, and that spacing is 30. Bring that to 30. Save it, and that's just to add a little bit of spacing, just like what's here. This otherwise this will be all the way to here. So add that. Next thing we're gonna do is add the button. Find that button. This is right here, and I think the text on it is get started. Get started with the exclamation point. I'm gonna make that medium. This has some padding as well. Let's see what the padding is. Top margin top, it's 55. Margin bottom it's 47. We're gonna leave margin right as 15, and that's it. So you need to add those paddings, otherwise it's not gonna be aligned. So if you see now, it's everything's aligning. Well, we gotta change the background image. I mean background color here. So here we just change the background color to blue. Click on that pencil icon and background color. And again, you're gonna grab that blue color that we have been using. Paste that. Oops. Control V and save that. And there we go. Actually, let me see, it's not aligning very well here. Can bring that. See how that's done. Okay, padding top. Oh, padding bottom. So we're gonna do. Let's see here. Gonna align this. Gonna bring this up a little bit, just like this one. The reason we're doing that, the reason it's doing that is that there's padding below this. So let's do that. Let's see if we can get rid of that. Let's do this padding bottom. There's 0. There you go. Okay, so now it's less spacing. Okay, there you go. So there you go. We have completed this About Us page, and as you can see, it took us about 27 minutes to do this. Look at that. Very nice, very professional looking. All you guys have to do now is just replace that with your own content. You're gonna have you already have 2 pages now. One thing that I see here is we need to get rid of this padding right here. So let's take care of that right now, and then we go to the next page. So we're gonna come here, appearance. Actually, go here, Jupyter, uh, theme options, and you're gonna go to footer and just turn that off. Click on that, save it. There you go, it's gone. So now it's just more like this. There you go. Okay, so let's continue to the next page. We should be able to do this as well. So next page we're gonna do is the services page. We're gonna make it look like this. This should be quick as well. We have a header here, image, text, text, image, image, text, and the call to action again. Okay, so let's get started on this one. Gonna come here, pages, all pages, find that page, which is the services page. Click on edit. Click on backend editor. Again, we're gonna add an element here. We're gonna add a page section first. Page section is found here. Page section, click on that. And this we also gonna custom divide it. I'm gonna close that, and then I'm gonna click on custom. We're gonna make this 1.6. Oops, 1.6 plus 5.6. Okay, update it. Exit that out. And the first thing we're gonna do here is gonna bring some text here. I'm gonna put this text, which is this one. Being of service to other is what brings true happiness. Okay. So we're gonna bring fancy title. Click on text, paste, make this white, make this 28. What else? I think that's it. Get rid of that. Let's do 0 there. Leave it as is. Update that. Next thing we're gonna grab is this one, the other text. We're gonna add another fancy title too. Click on this. And here we're gonna do, it's gonna do blue color here. Again, gonna grab that blue HTML color. I'm gonna do this, make the 65. Gonna do this 10 and 10. Gonna leave that as is, save that, update it, and let's see what we have here now. We're gonna bring the background, so we got that there. Since we're here, we're just gonna grab this text and bring another fancy title text here as well. Okay, I'm gonna make that white. Save that, and last thing for the header is bringing the background image. Gonna go here and go to our folder. And where is, let's see what's the header here. Oh, that one. Okay, let me see. I don't see that here. Oh, it's this one, about header. Is it? Oh, I see. Okay, so that's the one. Save that. Refresh it. Oops, that's the wrong one. Refresh it, and bam, there you go. We just need some padding and also get rid of the white space there. So let's do the padding first. See what padding is being used here. Okay, so we're gonna take care of that. Gonna do some padding here. Scroll down till I get to the padding. Padding top, it's 140, 180. Save. And since we're here, we're gonna also get rid of the page title and make that sticky template. Refresh it, and there we have our header. All right. Okay, so we just gotta apply the overlay so this is visible. One more thing we're gonna do here is click on the pencil icon. I'm gonna find the overlay all the way here, overlay color. I'm gonna make that black and update that. There you go. Looks very nice. Is there something else here? Okay, that's it. Okay, one more thing. As you can see, this is centered. We want to align that to the left. So we're gonna make that full width as well, just like we did in the other page. So we're gonna come here and make this full width. There you go. Now it's aligned to the left, just like this one. There you go. Okay, next thing here is the image and the text. So here we're gonna bring a row. I'm gonna divide that into two. And the first thing we're gonna do here is add some spacing above the image. I believe it's the image. Yeah, spacing above the image, and we're gonna make, oops, wrong one. Okay, you can delete that by clicking on that trash can icon. I'm gonna add some padding space, 120. Add 120 here. Click on the plus icon, image, and gonna leave that as default original size. Save that actually. Let's bring the image right now. The image here, it's uploading it, and I believe it's this one. Okay, next thing is the text. Grab the title first. Gonna add padding there as well. See how much 160 gonna add padding here. First, just add some top padding 160. Padding 160 padding, and then gonna bring fancy title again for the title. Copy. Click on the plus sign. Fancy title. Text. Change the color to black. $30. And change this to 10. Letter spacing, we're gonna do 1 here. And everything else should stay the same. Okay, save that. And the last thing we're gonna do in this, actually, there's another thing we gotta do there, but next thing is adding the text. Here we can just add a regular text block. Click on text, save that, and the last thing is a button. Button, learn more. Bring that button here, find that button element, button, and type in your text, learn more. Like that, medium. Gonna do this, make this blue so I can get that blue color, HTML color. Paste your code there, save it, and we should be good now. Let's see, let's update it and take a look at it. Oops, select that and refresh it. Okay, there you go. I think, okay, yeah, looks like we gotta put some padding on the image here, so let's take a look at this. Margin bottom, we gotta do 70 here. Yes, increase that to 70 so there's some spacing above and below that. There you go. So there's enough spacing there, just like this, above and below. Okay, great. That's looking good already. Um, Alright, so just to go quicker, and this is part of showing you guys how to build a site quicker and all the tips and all the tricks that I have learned and I know, and show you guys so to make it easier instead of building this whole thing again. Since this is very similar to the next thing that we're gonna build, we're gonna go ahead and just duplicate this. This is just the exact same thing. It's just when it's on the this one, the image is here and the text is on the other side. So we can just duplicate this one that we just created and change the background color and just switch that over. So let's do that, make it quicker. So you can always do this on all the elements. This is the great thing about this Visual Composer builder. Makes it very easy, drag and drop. You can duplicate it, gives you so much flexibility. So let's do that. Let's come here and duplicate it. So we're gonna go ahead and duplicate that just by clicking here where it says, what you see when you hover over this, it says clone this row, and there you go. It just cloned that row for you. And what you could do here just to switch over, since right now the text is here and the image is here, so you want that the opposite way. So we wanna switch that over. You can just click on the gray part here and drag that over. There you go. And if you update that, refresh it, There we go. We have that image there. Not the right image. We gotta replace that, and the text we gotta replace that. But the structure, the frame is already there. So the only thing that we have to do here is grab the title, title here. Click on that. See, that's all you have to replace. You don't have to do any settings. All the settings are already there in place. Um, and then we're gonna get the color. I think, let's see if we have the color here. Okay, so next thing is the color. Change that background color. So I'm just gonna come here. Okay, let's see. Okay, so we're gonna come here where it says design options and change the background color to let's see. I think it's this one. Let me make sure. Okay, so let's you can type that in. So just pound e oops, e e b e b. Okay, so that's it. It's a little lighter gray. Once you do that, you can update that. Refresh that. There you go. Now it's not full width, so I gotta make that full width. Let's see here. We're gonna go ahead and delete that. Full width row. Content, we don't want the contents, just the background, just a row. So once you do that, update it. There you go. And so we didn't choose full width content. So what that does, if we choose this, it stretches this all the way here. The content, it will come like all the way here. So we didn't want that. So we made it full width background, but not the content. Content is centered. So there you go. We already have that first section there. Okay, see, it's we just gotta replace the image now. Replace it with this image. So let's go ahead and do that. Upload that. Click on upload, and let's bring that image. It's this one. Insert into page. Update that, and give it a minute so it refreshes. And take a look at it. There you go. Okay, so the image is there. Okay, so next thing here, we're gonna do the next one. So next one, it's just like this one right here. Different image and different title, of course. So we're gonna do that one as well. We're gonna go ahead and duplicate this one again. Gonna duplicate this one, since it's very similar. It's easier to duplicate that one than duplicating this one. We've got to change the background color and all that stuff. So let's just duplicate this one. Okay, now it's duplicated. Now the way you can bring it down, it's see this plus sign. When you place your cursor there, you see that drag and drop icon. So you can just bring that down, and let's see. Okay, so when you see that, that's telling you that you can drop it here. See that the gray part right there? You can't do it here. You see, it doesn't let you do it anywhere. So it's only when it shows you that part. So once you see that, you let it go, and there you go. Okay, so I see that this one it went to full width. So let's divide that into two columns. Looks like it kind of messed up a little bit, but that's fine. We're just gonna bring this here padding, drag and drop that to the right. The title below the space, we just drag that below it. And again, the text below that and the button. And it's good practice for you guys so you can start practicing it. Uh, so in the future, you want to go ahead and play with that. So learn, get familiarized with it. So once you do that, let's update that and let's see how it looks. It should look exactly like this since we haven't changed anything. There you go. Okay, so there you guys, you can see it looks just like the top. So we just got to replace the title now and the image. Okay, title here. Where's the title? So here, click on text, select all, Control V, and what else? Oh, the image. So we're gonna go ahead and bring that image. It's right here. Image here is this one. Again, we're gonna leave it as is, default. There you go. Nice. I only see one thing here. It's padding below this image. So let's see how this one looks. Yeah, this one needs some padding. For some reason, it's not there. Okay, so let's take a look at that. Let's fix that thing. The padding below that it's 70. So let's make sure that has a padding. Yeah, I don't see that there. There you go. 70, just like this one. Yes, 70. Why? I don't know why it didn't copy that over, but this one has 70. Okay. Alright, so there you go. That one it's done. That one not done almost. Next thing we just gotta add the call to action button again. This is the third time we do this, so let's see. Should be quicker now. We're gonna do a custom division here for the row. I'm gonna add a page section here. So click on the plus sign, find that page section. Page section here. Gonna change the color. Let's change the color right now. So color, it's blue. Background color, it's gonna be blue. Okay, grab that HTML color code, paste that there, and now it's blue. Next thing we're gonna do here is divide that, and let's do a custom division here. 1/2 space plus 1 1 1 1/4 space plus 1 1/4. Okay, update, exit, and we have that there. So first thing we're gonna bring here is let's copy the text. Copy this text. Bring a fancy title. Text. And then we're gonna apply the settings to this. So we're gonna make this white, color white, 26. And then what else? Gonna put padding top 60, 0 on this. And then padding on the top, let's do 30 on the top. Padding space 30. And then text block. We're gonna do a fancy title here again. We're not gonna put any padding on the bottom here. Get rid of that. 0 there. And then we're gonna leave it as 14. Copy this text. This goes into text. Paste that there. Next thing is the monthly price. Again, we're gonna bring another fancy title here. Paste that there. Let's see what the settings are here. Again, I'm gonna make this color white. 43. Padding, we're gonna do 0 padding here. And everything, gonna leave it as is. Last thing here, it's gonna be the button. Gonna click on that. Find our button here. Leave that as 3D. Text on the button is get started. All caps, get started, exclamation point. Make that medium. Then put some padding top and bottom here. Top padding, I'm gonna do 55. Bottom 47, I'm gonna leave that as 15. Save changes. Update. And there you go. And one more thing here, we're gonna change that to white. So let's find that. Scroll down, it's this one right here. And all we have to do is just text color, drag that there, and save it and update. Alright, there you go, guys. We have built our services page. Very nice looking page, very professional. Look at that. Just we built 2 pages in less than an hour. That's how quick it is, guys. It's very simple. So if you guys have any questions or any comments, please leave it below the video. I would like to hear from you guys. Um, we're gonna do the next page. The next page is gonna be the contact us. I think that is gonna be for another video. So I'm gonna stop it here and continue on the next video. Thank you guys. Thank you for watching and stay for the next video.